USWO Junior Heavyweight Champion, he is Bryan Casey. And making his way to the ring, he is the Saint. This match won't fall with a 10-minute time limit. Your referee, Boogie.
Back with you, USWO Championship Wrestling in conjunction with ATL, Michael St. John, Hot Rod Biggs at our announced table for this match between the Saint and Bryan Casey. My first opportunity, Hot Rod, to see both of these stars in action.
I can't say I've seen Bryan Casey, but I know all about what the Saint's about. You know, it's been a little while since I've seen you, Michael, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm nonetheless impressed. I love coming out here and sitting next to you, Michael St. John, just because I like to see the look on your face, how you're in awe of being in front of the manager of the USWO Tag Team Champion.
All bought and paid for, I might add. Bryan Casey out of Miami, Florida in action, and he is taking on the Saint. And, well, there is a little halo, I guess, in his top of his head there, but I'm trying to figure out why he's named the Saint, but perhaps we'll find out. And then he's getting a fan.
What I'm trying to figure out is why he all of a sudden cares about what these people think about him, Michael. But they obviously love him. Just listen to them saying, "Go, Saint, go." They're driving me crazy, Michael.
Bryan Casey has the advantage in the early going in this match, barring that arm. You know, Hot Rod, I cannot get over, and I've seen you do dastardly things, and I've seen you do good things, but I cannot get over the fact that you now have taken the helm of the USWO Tag Team Champions, Josh Crow and Damian Payne, by interfering in a match that you had no business. I mean, you were close enough to the ring right here at the table. Why'd you have to jump in the ring? What were you thinking?
I don't mean to give the impression that I don't enjoy your company, Michael, but I seen an opportunity and I took it. I seen two guys who already had the gold around their waist. All they needed is a little bit of guidance, and I'm going to guide these men right to the top of the industry, Michael.
Well, I will say, Hot Rod, I have known you for a long time, and I have known you to be an opportunist. And perhaps maybe that's what drove. If you say that's what drove you, then I'll go with that. But I got a news for you. You know, you're going to face down the road LT Falk and Superstar Bill Dundee, and there won't be any surprise Pearl Harbor sneak attack kind of thing going on. They'll know you're there, and you're going to have to deal with it.
I give respect where it's due. I didn't mean no disrespect towards LT Falk. I didn't mean any disrespect towards Superstar Bill Dundee. Just because I don't like him has nothing to do with the fact I've done what I've done, because this is about money. This is about going to the top, and I'm not going to let somebody like Superstar Bill Dundee and some second-generation punk like LT Falk stand in the way of a great opportunity.
Speaking of opportunity, a very opportunistic Saint in the ring just made quick work out of Bryan Casey and sent him to the floor as referee J.W. Strap starts the count. And the Saint, I'll tell you, he is perhaps a little bit more diabolical and cunning than what the people here in the arena are letting on to be, because he is really showing some very aggressive moves in the ring.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive kick to the rope to hit the man where the sun don't shine. Very impressed, Saint. I'm very impressed with you. Where's the sportsmanship, Michael?
Well, if I could give the Saint just a little teeny-weeny piece of advice, I think he needs to get some wrestling attire that fits a little better, if you would. Those pants look like Kobe Bryant may have given them up at a garage sale.
Well, I think as soon as Bryan Casey gets his man right where he wants him, The clothes on his body are going to be the least of his worries. It's going to be the pain going on inside the joints, inside the bones, inside the muscles of the Saint, because I've got a feeling that Bryan Casey's got his number. He just ain't found his point yet.
One thing I'm impressed about with the Saint, he stays very low. He keeps the center of gravity low, and he always, it looks like he attacks his man literally, if you would, from the midsection down, and he keeps his man off guard. And right there, you see him going right in after Bryan Casey. The Saint with the world of hurt into the body of Bryan Casey. Oh, nice move by Casey to get out of the way.
There's the opportunity he was looking for, Michael. I told you it was coming. Oh, I got to tell you, week in and week out, professional wrestling is a game of chess. You got to be thinking 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves ahead of your opponent. You may have to endure a little bit of punishment, but this is the bright side of being an intelligent man inside that squared circle. And Bryan Casey is crawling all over the Saint now.
Well, right now, the Saint is in a world of hurt, and nothing very heavenly about what's going on, because Casey is just kicking away and putting the boots to the man. If you would, that's a sort of a Street Fighter type mentality, but Casey looks like he's got a lot of street fight in him. And we were seeing
that's what I'm talking about. Smash him in the corner and toss him aside like the garbage that he is. Go, Bryan, go. That's
wait a minute. As a commentator here, if you want to manage your crew and do whatever you got to do, that's fine. But as a commentator, we got to try to call it straight down the line, if you would, sir.
Michael St. John, I am calling it down the line. Bryan Casey is taking it to the Saint. It's not my fault the Saint's so clumsy that he's getting the snot beat out of him right now, that he's literally getting the breath choked out of his body. How are you going to blame that on me, Michael St. John?
That I'm not, and that Corsican sleeper made famous by the Corsican brothers and adapted by the famous Lynn Rossi, the living legend. And right now, there is the sleeper hole being applied by Bryan Casey, and the Saint is almost out of it.
This could be it. The Saint in a very precarious position right now, Michael. Let's see if he's going to have what it takes to get back to his feet.
And the Saint trying to come back from almost being out of it.
Short shot to the chin right there. Stunned Bryan Casey. And let's see if the Saint's going to take advantage of the opportunity.
Throwing a clothesline forearm. There's another one, and down goes Casey. And now the Saint recovering very, very quickly, trying to get his breath back. There he goes low again.
Sunset flip.
Goes for it. Casey.
Is it going to be enough?
Nope, out of it.
He's got him, Michael.
And he got him and may have held the trucks to get the pin, but whatever the case may be, Bryan Casey is going to get his hand raised.
And the Saint goes down just like that. Referee is asking him if he had his tights. Michael, the bell's on the run. What business is
Bryan Casey?
Well, if he did indeed have his tights, and I guess the replay will show, but the fact of the matter is,
there's no instant replays in professional wrestling, Michael St. John. You know that.
The thing about it is that